Hi there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be a love reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Chiron. Aquarius, I will say today you hijacked the Scorpio bonus reading, and I couldn't say no because your energy kept popping through very strongly as if some important message is needed for your sign. So let me start with your general energies here on the table, and then we're going to jump into you and the person that you're connecting to in love. So what I pick up here is that you're dealing with a specific person that you already have in mind. You may even know this person's birth chart because I got very specific placements right away. So I'm speaking to an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus person who is connecting to someone with important placements in Gemini. So you may have a person who has Venus in Gemini. I get Venus in Gemini, or for some of you, Sun in Gemini. It could also be, for others of you, Venus in Leo, or another fire sign that came through as well. And for a smaller portion of you, I did get Taurus. So some of you may be dealing with a Taurus sun, or a Taurus that has Gemini in their rising or Venus sign. Okay, so with that said, Aquarius, there is a very important message here that you are meant to hear. I was called to do this. I was interrupted from another reading to do this. So there's something that's been kind of twirling around in your mind lately with regards to this connection, and it's almost like you can't, either you can't get it off your mind, or you're going in cycles, or your guides just really need to speak to you about this or convey some type of message because it came through quite strongly. So let's see what this is all about. All right, and then I kept this out so you could see that I got double Aquarius while I was asking because I wasn't picking up on the Scorpio vibes. I'm like, who am I reading for? Who's coming to this reading? So you got Aquarius on one deck and then in the other, and I was like, okay, let me cater to my Aquarian friends. So let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Show me what Aquarius is dealing with here. Okay, Aquarians have something to do with their career this week, something in focus with regards to your career. What else is going on for Aquarius? Okay, you got compassion as well. I did get sisterhood, so being sisterhood, I got the Gemini sign here, I got Libra. Something about learning to be compassionate with others, learning to collaborate on a team, learning to work together with people who may be quite passionate at times. So some important milestone in your career is happening this week, Aquarius. And your psychic abilities are quite activated. Okay, so maybe that's why I've been picking up on you guys. But your psychic abilities are quite activated. And behind the Ingenuity card, we did have the Omega and Limitless. And then more fire energy here. I get the sense that you're getting recognized in the near future here, in the month, like between the rest of June and the beginning of July here. You're getting some kind of wish fulfillment, Aquarius. So you're about to get some kind of really important or really valuable, really exciting wish fulfillment with regards to your career. And it's a change that's going to kind of catapult you forward. It's a very significant change here that's going to have to do with like boosting your confidence, changing the trajectory of your life. And I don't post videos every week saying your life will change forever like other tarot readers who tend to say that every week or whatnot, but this is for real. Like this is a very important change. The 9 is for wish fulfillment. A very important, significant shift in your career, in your abundance flow, because of your ability to collaborate with others or to give back to the people around you. And it is earned despite having to deal with some fiery people in your life. So somebody who maybe has butted heads with you in the past, or people who just were competing against you, etc. So this is despite the obstacles. You are going to be recognized and receive some quite a big significant milestone. And it has to do with something either that you're like a project or something you've been working towards. Could be, at your job, could be a new job, could be a change in direction when it comes to what you do to earn money. All right. And for some of you at the bottom, there's beauty. So it could have to do with the beauty industry in some way, or, could have to do with the beauty industry. Take that as it resonates. I'm sure it'll be different for each of you. Let's see who's showing up for you in love, Aquarius. Who's showing up for Aquarius? Well, we always welcome abundance, Aquarius. So the first thing showing up for you this week is abundance. So yeah, abundance, career. Yeah, some of you are manifesting like a wish fulfillment when it comes to your money, to your career, to your source of income, or sources of income, whatever those may be. Okay, and again, we get community here. This one just flipped right over. We get community, and we had sisterhood earlier. So something about giving back to your community, giving back to the world, giving back to those around you. You may have some kind of nonprofit or some kind of like I give back attitude that allows all of this to come into fruition. There can definitely be some celebrations up ahead for you. Maybe you're sharing the success with your friends. Maybe you have a team that you work with that's helped you get there. Okay, who's showing up for Aquarius in love? Oh my. Remember. Here we go. Psychic services. Open for business. Now remember, we had mentioned your psychic abilities are highly activated here, Aquarius. It seems like, walk-ins welcome, the door is open. Somebody has been connecting with you psychically, Aquarius. This person is not somebody who you are connected to in the physical. So it is someone who you're connected to very deeply, but in a psychic level. Interesting. Okay. Tell me more about this person. Tell me about Aquarius's person. Interesting. They may be a little overworked or uncomfortable in their body, in their physical body. They may have some kind of physical ailment or be sick in some way or injured in some way. We got Libra energy before. They could have some kind of Libra placement where justice can be very important to them, or you could be dealing with somebody who's literally having legal issues at this time. Somebody who is awakened. Okay, this person is somebody who is spiritually awakened. They pray, they understand that there is source energy, they believe in source energy, and they speak and connect with source energy frequently. And then shadow work. This person needs to do some shadow work. They have some lingering issues that they need to resolve within themselves. So again, you had compassion here. Be compassionate when there are times of maybe not agreeing with this person on how to handle a certain thing. This person is possibly going through, I heard, the fire, because of, like, things are showing up in this person's life that are perhaps painful, or physical ailments are showing up in the form, like in their body, but it's technically being caused by some kind of spiritually untended lessons, or like energy that is obstructed. So their energy is obstructed. Although they pray frequently and whatnot, they're not facing some type of issue that needs to be resolved, needs to be handled straight on. They're just not willing to face something, and it is causing some discord. It is showing up in their physical experience in a negative way somehow, in like a painful way, in like some kind of illness or like injury. All right, with that said, let's pull more information about your person. See what Aquarius needs to know. What does Aquarius need to know about this person? What does Aquarius need to know? Why was this message so urgent? Okay, this person is dealing with self-worth issues. That's the shadow work that needs to be done. They don't even face the fact that they have self-worth issues. They won't even agree if you tell them that. They won't even recognize it. But until they deal with that, they're not going to resolve the things that have been making them stumble in their physical experience. Okay, what else does Aquarius need to know about this person? Why was this message so urgent? Oh boy. Okay, this person wants kids. So that may be an important factor to think on when it comes to connecting with whomever this is. So kids, having kids, the ability to have kids or raise kids is very important to this person. Okay. What else? Oh. Okay, shadow work. Again, we know that. Just reiterating, they need to do shadow work around their self-worth. They need to face some kind of negative thinking, negative belief. I heard negative believing. So they're believing something that is not allowing them to move forward about themselves. Self-worth, negative self-worth. What does Aquarius need to know about their person? Okay, this one came out in reverse. It says, I'm just here for sex. So some of you may have suspected that this person initially was just here for sex, or maybe you guys only wanted to keep things light and have, fun physically in the beginning, but this certainly has turned into a deeper bond because there's like a deep psychic meaningful connection here, and I think you guys are looking for balance with one another. It seems to me like two people working towards finding a balance in the middle, two people working to meet each other in the middle. Okay, and the reason for that is because sometimes you guys believe you're not compatible with one another, but you're being compassionate when these differences do come up. So there's been some compatibility issues that rose up, possibly having to do with children or some kind of lifestyle issue that has come up for you guys. Could even be this new career thing that's causing some trouble in paradise. Let's see if we can get anything additional on we're not compatible. I don't think we're compatible. Next card out is let's get married. So this person really cares about you, Aquarius. They're trying to look for ways to make things work, but they are wondering if you guys are compatible for marriage, like in the longer term. Anything else? One more card. Okay, we got avoidant attachment style. Okay. So, and in the back we have honest. So this is somebody who has a lot of self-worth shadow work to do. They may have an avoidant attachment style because they haven't faced their self-worth issues. This causes them to push away connections that feel too close because they are afraid of pain, of getting hurt, of being abandoned, of, you know, feel free to look it up, but avoidance, typically, as things get too deep, they need their space, they'll push you away, they'll create reasons or excuses for the distance to creep in. So just when you think things are going the best, that's when they'll start sabotaging, pulling away, creating space, etc. And at least this person has attempted to be honest with you, but they can only be honest with you as deeply as they've been honest with themselves. So this is somebody who is possibly struggling with understanding what they're even going through or why they feel this way. So do have some compassion, Aquarius, for what this struggle has been for them. Like, I think they recognize your worth and they see you as somebody they would really like to marry eventually, but they're not sure if it would work out. If you guys were to pursue this for some reason, there's something they feel may not be compatible between you two. Let's pull your advice to close out your reading, see what your guides have to say. And then we're gonna pull an oracle card as well at the end. What should Aquarius do about this person? Okay, it says calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you guys together. Deception, help them uncover their shadow items, like help them maybe become a little aware, when self-aware, I heard, when they're having a self-worth, like, you know, speaking down about themselves, feeling bad about themselves, feeling incapable, or when they start pulling away, like call them out on those things so that you can prevent. Like I said, this person can only be honest as deep as they're honest with themselves. So challenge them when they're doing something that you know may have to do with the shadow work that's left untreated. Challenge them to actually face what's underneath the excuse they give you, okay? All right, let's pull your oracle card to close out the reading. Okay, you can ask a question. Feel free to ask a question, Aquarius, and this is like a crystal ball type answer that you're going to get. So yes, no, maybe so. You can ask a question. Usually it's like a yes or no, or if you have like, what should I do next questions, it's not going to tell you exact steps, but feel free to ask a question. I'm going to ask one as well for you, and feel free to hold in your head the question that you want and take the answer as if it were to your question instead of mine. But for the purposes of the video, I am going to ask a question. Should Aquarius continue to pursue this person or continue to work on this connection? Okay. Oh, here we go. Well, that's cheap. Listen to your intuition. Okay, that was like a non-answer, so unlikely at the bottom, and the one that came out with it was choose a new direction. Interesting. I feel like these were non-answers, but take them as they resonate. Listen to your own intuition and choose a new direction. Maybe they're trying to say this is not a decision that someone can make for you. And then unlikely. And you see the picture there, there's a rope. Unlikely. There's the moon. There's the rope about to break. So I don't know, take that as it resonates. Unlikely to break this bond, or unlikely that it would be a good idea for you to pursue this. Take that as it resonates. Feel free to drop a comment on what you think that means for you, or drop a heart if you liked the video. Thank you so much for your time and energy, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care.